Hi everyone, Joe Conroy with Hartford Retirement Planners, and today we have a quick video. I'm going to share one of my favorite charts when it comes to explaining the benefits of a long-term investment strategy. Then we have a couple of housekeeping items that we'll cover later in the video. So let's get right into it. So behind me is a chart that we're using more and more these days with a little bit of volatility that we've had recently. Let me go ahead and explain it and talk you through it. So when we look at this chart, we see years going back to 1993 all the way up to 2023. And the further you go down on the chart, the longer number of years that you've held your S&P 500 investment. And again, it's just an index. Not that everybody's investing only in the S&P 500, but it helps explain why the benefit of being a long-term investor is in place. So let's start off with 2022. So if you had a 1-year holding time frame in 2022, you were negative 18%. But you don't sell your investments after 1 year, you continue to own them. What happens is markets start to recover and your average annual return becomes something more of a positive 2%. Obviously much better than negative 18. So if you look at all the different bad years that we've had in the S&P 500, what you will notice is that if you held your investments long enough, they turn green, and the average annual returns, if stretched over longer periods of time, actually becomes quite healthy returns. So if you're one of the unlucky investors that got a large sum of money in inheritance or something like that, and it happens to be in a bad year, don't lose faith. You'll be rewarded by owning those investments over the long term, and eventually you will see more and more green in your portfolio. Now, I do have to give the disclosure that the past performance does not guarantee future results, but this is a lot of data going back into the early 90s, so I think we can draw some pretty good assumptions for what we might be able to expect as investors going forward. Long term is the recipe for success. So I mentioned 2 housekeeping items. For everyone that gets LPL statements in our next March statement, which you will get at the beginning of April, there will be LPL is putting in an insert that mentions something about fees and changes. It is not applicable to any existing clients, so I just don't want people to get these inserts and be confused. If you do get it and you're not sure exactly what you're looking at, you can always call us, but just know if you're an existing client, you get this insert, there's nothing you need to do with it, nothing's changing. Second housekeeping item is April 15th. Our tax filing deadline is also our previous year IRA contribution deadline. So if you want to make a Roth IRA contribution or traditional IRA contribution for tax year 2024, we got to get those checks in prior to April 15th. So let's not wait till the very last minute. If that's something that you want to do, please reach out to us and we can coordinate it, make sure that nobody misses the deadline. We would hate to see that happen. So if you would like a review with your financial advisor, if you have any questions about the topics we discussed or any other topics we didn't discuss today, please reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. As always, thank you for watching.